So at the Savers over there, I picked up these three GameCube games. They're all sports, but if anything, I can have the cases for $2.99, and then 5 GameCube games for $4.99, including NBA Street and NBA Street 2, which go for about $15. And then I found these Mega Man figures. Don't know much about them, but they look cool, and they should be able to go in a game room if I had one at the moment. But that was $5. So at the Goodwill over here, Virtual Tennis 4 for $2.99. Harry Potter, Disgaea 3, and Ridge Racer. They're all $2.99 a piece. Later. So at the pawn shop over here, Earthworm Jim, Harvest Moon, Animal Crossing, Nickelodeon Party Blast, which I didn't have, Groove Riders, Lot Card Thunder, which I didn't have, and the Game of the Week, or the Pickup of the Week, should be under there. Later. Altogether, $15. Later. At the pawn shop over here, just Pokemon XD for $15. Not the greatest deal, but not bad. Later. One of the weirdest deals I made in a long time. I paid $100. Some of the games are in Illusion of Gaia and Daikatana, which is like a $35 game. And then there's 2 games in there that are really, really nice and valuable. And altogether was $100. It's a place that I never been to, and a weird story behind it. So we'll talk about it more in the recap later. A quick offer up deal: Muhammad Ali boxing and Contra for $10. Alright guys, so here are my pickups for the last week or so. As always, we'll do pawn shops, flea market, thrift stores, and garage sales, and of course everything in between. I should remind you guys that if you do want to enter into the 1,000 subscriber contest, I'm giving away a $100 gift card from GameStop. So if you want to be on that, make sure to watch the previous video and follow whatever rules we gotta do to get into that. So we will get started right away with these. I picked up these Mega Man figures for $4.99. I believe they're from 2001. I'm not too familiar for what they are, but they look really cool, and they would go really well in a game room. So that is that. Staying on the Mega Man theme, at a garage sale I picked up God of War Saga, Mega Man 7 for the PS2, and a PS2 Slim for $20. At another garage sale, I picked up The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess for the Wii guide, and Zelda Majora's Mask puzzle, sealed, that my wife wants to work on with my daughter, so that would be nice. At a Goodwill, picked up Planes for, I believe it was $5.99. The only reason why I picked this one up is because my baby might enjoy that. I also picked up at a Goodwill Nintendogs, Dashins and Friends. It's sealed, and I paid, I believe, $1.99, and I already sold it for $18. At another Goodwill, picked up NBA Street Volume 2 for $2.99, and I sold it, I believe, sealed, as you can see, and I sold it for $35 already. I'm not too big into sealed games. If you can't play them or you can't open them and look at them, I'm kind of not into it. At another pawn shop, I picked up Pokemon Gales of Darkness XD. Paid $15 for this, and I already sold it for $35, so that's a good deal right there. Goodwill, picked up Chocobo Tales for the DS, and No More Heroes for the Wii, and those were, I believe, $5 or $6. At another Goodwill, picked up Madden 64 for 99 cents. The only reason why I picked these up when they're that cheap is because you can use the case if you need to for other games. Another Goodwill score was Ridge Racer for $2.99, Harry Potter for $2.99, Super Monkey Ball for the Vita for $2.99, this Gaia 3 for $2.99, and I also picked up Virtual Tennis 4, and that one already sold for $26. So not a bad deal there. The wife probably gets to keep Super Monkey Ball, and we'll go from there. At another, actually this was a Savers. I picked up all in a bunch, but I believe I picked up like these 5 games for $2.99, and I know these 2 were included also at some part of the bundle, and these were $1.99. So I picked up 5 for $2.99 and 3 for $2.99. The main reason why I picked them up is because the cases for the GameCubes are kind of hard to find. So anytime you can find one, you should buy it. And then NBA Street and NBA Street 2 should go for about maybe, this one is maybe $10, and NBA Street 2 should be maybe $15. So that is that for that. A little callback I received from the person that I bought the CIB or Complete in Box Zelda last week. He called me back and he told me he had 2 more games, so he gave me Muhammad Ali Heavyweight Boxing in really good shape. It comes with the poster of Muhammad Ali, so that's pretty cool. And I also picked up Contra for the NES, and those 2 were $10. This is a quick story that I should tell. I have an ad on Craigslist, and this person sent me an email saying to call them that she had a whole bunch of games. I texted it and she didn't answer, so I called. I sent another email and she told me to call, that they have a store and that they have a whole bunch of games. So I called. It's a little Spanish store in Hartford, where near where I live. I went there and I was very surprised with what they had. She told me that she couldn't sell the games, that nobody would go into the store and buy them. So I decided that I was going to help them buy for them. At first, she wanted $5 a piece, but she wanted me to buy all the games that she had. And those were about 100 retro games. So it's maybe like over $500. So I told her I only brought $100 and I would buy 20 of them, which she said, okay. Then once I started picking out the games that I wanted, the son said, no, he's picking whatever he wants the best, which I couldn't understand what he meant by that. But then I guess they said, you know what, let's just wait till the owner comes and they can tell you how much you can pay. Needless to say, I ended up paying, once he came, I had already 10 picked out. So I told him, could I get these 10 for $100? The guy said yes, and this is what I got. Sorry for the long story. Illusion of Gaia for the Super Nintendo. Wonders of Eves 3. Stunt Racer. I should say that the only way that he let me get 10 games for 100 is that I needed to buy at least 10. So that's why some of these common ones I had to pick up. Spider-Man. I also picked up, I picked up X-Men, and I sold that one already. R-Type 2. Scars. This one, Daikatana, is probably like a $35 game. So I picked that up. And then the 2 best games in the lot. I was looking. I actually had a game on reserve in one of the retro stores because I wanted this game. And all of a sudden, I found Sunset Riders obviously for the SNES. And then they had 2 copies of Sunset Riders, which is amazing when I couldn't find one not too long ago. So I paid $100 altogether. Each Sunset Rider should go between $60 and $70. This one is a $35 game. I'll get to keep one, sell some of this stuff, or trade, and we'll go from there. My last pickup of the week was from a pawn shop. I picked up these 6 games for $15, and this is what I got. Nickelodeon Party Blast. This is a game that I didn't have, so I get to add it to my GameCube collection. Harvest Moon, which I didn't have, A Wonderful Life Special Edition, so I get to add that to my collection. Animal Crossing, I have that one, obviously, or I have that one. And then another game that's somewhat rare is Slot Cart Thunder, and this one goes for about $20, and I didn't have it, so that's pretty cool. Next thing was Earthworm Jim, and for some reason, like I said, they all costed me about $2.50, and then they gave me the pickup of the week. So the pickup of the week was Skeleton Crew for the Sega Genesis. This is a pretty rare game that goes for about $50 at least. And if you get it complete in box, it's a whole lot more. I actually have seen it. One of the guys that we talked to in a chat group, a couple of them have it. And I saw it and I kind of recognized it, but I wasn't really sure. So when I saw it there, I was like, no way. I bought it just because it looked different, and then when I checked on it, I realized that it was worth a lot more than what I thought. The week was a very good week. Picked up a lot of things that I get to add to my collection, like the Sunset Riders, Skeleton Crew, and a couple of other games that I mentioned before. Again, don't forget to make sure that go for the giveaway that is happening. It should have one more week to go, but if you want to be in it, like I said, make sure you go to the video and follow whatever rules I have for that. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and hopefully we will see you all next week. Later.